don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Welcome, guys, to the Inside NFTs Daily Show. What's up? What's good? Good to see you guys.
Hey there.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing? How we doing?
Good.
Fucking good.
Who's in the house today, man? Besides you. Oh shit! Hang on. I lose track of the day of the week. It's Tuesdays. It's Biggie Poppins Day, and I forgot to send him a link. Hang on, guys. Let me get Biggie up here.
Is he coming?
He DM'd. I didn't even see till now. Okay.
Let me prepare my soul.
Prepare your soul for infinite wisdom dumps.
It's like communion with Biggie.
You're about to get shat on with some deep soul piercing shit.
Some Biggie Pops. You're gonna get shot on by some Biggie Pops.
P. Joe, how are you, bro?
Good, man. Good. How you doing?
Good. Stressed as all hell.
Yeah.
But good.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You're in the middle of a thing. You're in the middle of all of it. You can rest when you're done.
That's right.
Yeah. I have a propensity to want to make everybody happy, you know?
Yeah.
And there's just times you can't. And that's kind of been the last couple of days is a lot of that kind of stuff.
I did not realize we made such news yesterday when we were talking to you about like the Prometheans allocations and things like that. I went into the Discord. I was gonna like secretly anonymously talk shit to some of the mods and cause trouble because they're whatever. But it was a big deal when I went in there. I was like, oh shit, we're all pumped up about it.
Biggie Poppins!
How
That
you
was
guys
probably
doing?
real loud. Sorry, but I get excited when I see Biggie.
Bro, 4 Kongs. Look at us.
That's so
Look at
amazing,
that.
bro. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
What up,
Okay.
Biggie?
What's up, man? It feels weird seeing you guys sober again, like through sober eyes. I mean,
I'm not gonna
was
lie,
the thing.
dude. It took
I was
me
sober.
like I was not messed up, but also I wasn't normal. Like it took me a couple days to get out of the fog. Like I'm out of the fog now, but
dude,
yeah.
I woke up the next day. I was still fucking high. It's insane.
Nice. All right, real quick, guys,
It's
make
fun.
sure to retweet out the show. I'm going to drop a tweet or drop a link here in the chat. You guys push that bad boy. Push it.
Please.
Yeah, that's nice to
And you
ask.
know something? I'm going to try really hard today to not look in Discord, look at comments, and just really focus on.
Just be like,
on
guys,
us.
ask in the chat. Just ask in the chat.
Because yesterday I said that you shouldn't do that. Now, listen, it's true that you shouldn't, but we do have to give attention to the fifth member today, which is the audience, the listeners, the viewers. So yeah, I hear you. So immediately you went on mute and started talking to somebody else. Is that what happened? Cool.
What I said was I wasn't going to go in Discord. I
Right.
didn't say I wasn't going to get interrupted
You
for
could
other
have
things.
you could have not have been more distracted while I was addressing you at that point.
Somebody came into my rug area right here. Somebody came into my little rug spot, and they needed me.
Yeah, and now they're gone. They're disappeared. Whatever, dude. It's fine. I'm totally okay with it. I'm totally fine.
They
with it.
needed to know where this estimate was, and it's on my desk.
I don't.
So-
No one cares. That seems so irrelevant right now. Biggie,
Well-
talk to Biggie. I need to tweet
Yeah.
this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweet
Oh,
this.
look at
out.
both of you tweeting.
Yeah.
Somehow, it feels like somehow that whole process can just get better. But I
There's
know
no
what it's
way.
like to be on Spaces, and
Like,
It's
you
weird
can't you can't tweet it till it's like live, and then it's go time.
And then everyone, we stop in the middle of our show,
It's perfect, right?
tweet it out. It's
we
amazing.
don't have
Perfect
like an
sense.
assistant or somebody. We don't have like a
No, but
assistant
most shows
producer?
do. Like you made it when you have the person that can do that for you. So we're
We have
not
a
there
whole
yet.
list of people that I bet would gladly volunteer their time for nothing to say that they are the assistant producer of
Okay.
whatever we call this.
All right. Hey, sign them right on up. Feel free.
All right. Big
Anyway,
Andre.
I do want to get to stuff quick because there is a lot today. A lot. Like, and believe it or not, guys, this might actually shock you. But I would say a good half of this episode is not talking about Bitcoin ordinals or runes or anything like that.
Now I'm concerned. What happened to you, Huda?
Boring.
It's the Bored Apes' birthday. I want to give them their flowers,
Oh, I
guys. I
see.
want to give them their well, half that. I do want to talk Bored Apes, but I'm smelling something, bro.
Mm.
And it ain't
We
those
use the word
flowers. It ain't
No,
those flowers.
flowers. We're not
No.
giving flowers anymore. We give blood.
We give that's fine. Yeah,
We
no,
chum the water, sir.
well, I like that a lot better. But no, like real talk. I'm sensing this thing. I've talked about it for days now. I think others are maybe sensing it too. But a shift from at least the Bitcoin ecosystem, but to maybe meme coins. But the point is NFTs. I feel like
Yeah,
NFTs
did
are
you
starting
see
to
that
bubble up.
Squiggle sweep
Yes,
today?
I saw the squiggle sweep. I saw a few other things. There's
flooding the timeline. Yes, I agree.
Hey,
Yeah.
my friend from college, Dustin, is in the audience. Can you highlight his?
What's up,
Dustin, hang on.
Justin from college.
Justin,
Bingham.
301 to spot.
Dustin, what does Dustin go by?
He goes by he was from Los Angeles and we call him LA, but he goes by Dustin, I think.
That's
Did they call
confusing.
you
Yeah.
Chicago?
That's pretty fucking.
No,
cool.
no. Do you want to know what they called me? Tokyo Joe.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. That's
Yeah.
pretty.
Like,
That's
I'm only asking because I met some of your college friends at VCon.
Yeah.
And so I just wasn't sure if it was maybe one of them.
Should I show you a picture of Dustin and Gary and me?
yeah.
Yeah.
If
No,
Dustin
please,
doesn't
yes.
mind,
All right, hold on.
Embarrass them away.
man.
Dustin,
This
it's
is like
okay.
the Goonies version.
No, Dust, it's okay if I show the Ali picture?
Dust.
Dustin.
Oh, bro, I met Irregular. That's who it was.
Yeah. So that's Dustin's on the
Oh,
this side.
wow.
There's Dustin.
That's me.
There's Joe.
That's
Tokyo
Gary,
Joe.
and that's Ali.
Tokyo Joe.
L.A.
Wow.
Gary. Incredible. That's cool. That is super cool. Glad you're
Yeah,
here, bro.
we-
Like,
yeah.
very cool. Family affair.
Absolutely, he's the best.
I like him. I can.
I met
feel it.
Muhammad Ali's daughter.
Yeah, cool.
It's not as cool as Ali, so
It's not.
I don't even know why I said that. Man, who is this guy?
Well, dude, weird anniversary, and I'm only putting it up here because, like, at this point, I've got a little like YouTube's just in my brain at this point. The first ever YouTube video was officially uploaded 19 years ago today, so it's YouTube's birthday. On top of it being the Bored Apes' birthday. I'm not playing the audio because now I've learned about copyright shit, and I don't know about it. I guess is the point. I don't want to get these copyright strikes and get the channel zapped.
So hold on,
But,
is this is the first video that was uploaded to YouTube?
Yeah, first ever YouTube video. Yeah, that's it.
When was this? What year was it?
19 years ago. So, like, doing a little math, 20.
2002.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
guess
we're
what
thinking-
how old this kid is right
2004?
now. So he's probably like
5.
in his almost hitting 40 now.
Yeah, if he's even
Yeah.
alive.
Hopefully you're alive, healthy. You didn't fall into like drug addiction or anything like that. That would be bad.
Either way.
An elephant stepped on him and died. Yeah.
Either way. Yeah, right.
Yeah, like right after this, he got stampeded.
That'd be fucking hilarious. All right.
Yeah, that was a good one. I looked up. I was looking at. Do you remember Boom Goes the Dynamite guy?
No.
Oh man, it's so good.
What?
It's like a sports, play-by-play sports announcer, and he's like,
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah.
nervous.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good video.
All right, let's get into it. I do want to do the market first because the market actually looking like it's about to cook here. We start with the index here, looks at the value of the market, and fuck, dude. I mean, this morning I was surprised we were actually up in the green. It's been like you guys have seen every day we do this show. It is, we're down. It's red. It's down 1%. It's down 2%. It's down 0.5%. This morning it was down up maybe like 0.3, 0.5, but at this point, almost 2% gains on the day. again, this is the cross-chain NFT market, so super interesting to see that. I always look to see if it's crypto prices that are up, right? Because that's measuring things in US dollar value, but in the native currency of the NFTs. And I mean, this is similar to this morning. It's like kind of a mixed bag, and yes, kind of up.
Yeah.
But if crypto's flat and that index is up, it means NFT prices are up. So that's a good sign. That's a real good sign for NFTs right now.
But like specifically for people watching that don't know, this doesn't necessarily take into account new projects that are running as well, right? Like this is like the NASDAQ or the S&P, where it's like, hey, we're picking out like blue chips, quality projects that have been around more than 6 months. And that's what it's aggregating.
It's exactly that. Yep. The criteria is 6 months old or older to even qualify for it. And so then it's a measure of like, are people buying into and buying up those established blue chips? And again, everybody hates that term blue chip, but it is a good way to measure the space. So measuring the US dollar value if they're up, and clearly today up. So love to see that. But yeah, crypto in general looking solid, right? Bitcoin holding well at like 65, 66. I think 66 when we looked yesterday too. So
yeah, I mean, we want it to go. We want it climbing. Henry, can you take the red carpet off of the green one for today then? Other side. Turn it another way. Thank you, bud. Yeah. I mean, don't we want it to go higher though? I mean, it's stable, which is great. We have no, bearish news. We want it to be going higher right now.
Much higher.
Jojo.
What's your
we want more pain.
Yeah.
The DJs like pain. They need they crave it.
We've had some years of that.
Not enough. I think we still need like a couple more kicks in the balls before we actually get to fly.
You know what's funny?
I don't know how you feel about that, Henry.
I agree. It's almost tiring at times to take the day-to-day minutia, because it's like it's so insignificant. It's like, it's down today. That's how it feels. Like, why are we even? I don't mean us. I just mean, why are so many people focused on it? This is really about periods of time. Even like runes, I'm like, did anybody get into runes and just seriously think these things were about to go parabolic? Like, we all knew it'd be a little clunky, give it some time, but being here now, I think is more important than anything. Because we talked way before this about like the halving was coming. There could be some corrections, which we haven't seen, like a major correction. And then we start potentially getting into like a bit of a super cycle, right? Like that's very possible.
So keep that conversation like just right on the tip of your tongue, because I do want to talk about where we're at on the cycle. I heard something, saw a couple things today that I thought was interesting, just made me think about where we're actually at. And it's probably a bit further along than people might think or realize. I'm curious your guys' thoughts on that too. Just want to peek at our collection rankings first, and then we'll get to that conversation. Checking if anybody is surprising and moving up in the collection rankings here. Hooligans were there yesterday, right? So we saw that. We touched on that. Their Carrot token listed on Coinbase, on crypto.com, on KuCoin. I can't remember if there was anybody else, but like just super bullish for those guys and just great builders. But aside from that, a lot of the same old D-Gods. D-Gods stands out, and I love seeing it there.
I'm not seeing it. Can you put it up?
Oh, my. Yep. Sorry. Was not sharing the screen.
Good call, Joe.
Thanks, you, Joe.
I was going to like let him keep going. But
yeah, no, I'm glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on real quick. Let me just resize my screen too. But anyway, you can at least see my pet hooligans there. But D-God's actually doing well too, and it's just funny. It's like the Frank effect going on. So again, something else we're going to get into. To me, this does tie into the cycle of the markets, maybe like the NFT rebound. But Frank announcing that you can now bridge your D-Gods back to Solana. What happens? ETH starts pumping, D-Gods pumping. It's just fucking funny how he doesn't really have that effect, but there is something that like, there's something real about certain people being tied to price action, whether they have any influence on it or not. There's, like even just chance. But it's like the Aoki thing, right? It's the exact same fucking thing. I don't know why it happens. Right.
Yeah, it's hard to say that Frank doing that has made the entire market pump again. It just seems like that's no way that could happen. But
it's insane.
It's some weird coincidence. Yeah.
Can we call it like mimetic personalities that somehow we all start declaring them as bellwethers to the health of the ecosystem, like Ansem and whatever. And now all of a sudden we make it so. that whatever they blurt out causes a reaction in the market, right?
I mean, how many times does something have to happen for it to be like no longer just like a fluky coincidence, and then it's just more like, man, there's just vibrations or something happening. Like it is weird. Frank does have this really interesting effect. I mean, when they moved from Solana, I believe that marked like the top of Ethereum, damn near the bottom of Sol. Like it's again, this has happened with Frank a few times. So
it's super interesting because Solana sucked when he put it up there. It didn't suck. I'm sure people would like Solana, but he went on Solana. Everyone was like, it's a Solana thing. No one's really into it because we're all on ETH. Then he brings it to ETH. Then ETH tanks, and now he's going back to Solana.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's pretty freaking cool. I'll say that. I want to check floor prices too, because again, when we saw the index, we talk about prices like surely must be going up, and they actually are. They actually are. Now that's the 7-day view right there, but even in the 1 day, yeah, I mean Ethereum NFTs looking pretty solid here. Again, just like you just sense a little something going on. Maybe people are getting tired of the Bitcoin ecosystem. Maybe they're getting tired of. Well, actually, I think just that ecosystem. It kind of feels like people are getting excited about every other ecosystem. I'm talking Base. I'm talking Blast. Solana again. Actually, meme coins are they're really starting to rip there again. So I think it's time to be spreading our wings a little bit, branching out, I guess, a little bit to some of those other ecosystems. Big sale here too in the past. Well, it was actually just today. It was early this morning, but big CryptoPunk sale. It's punk number 58. One of those. You know, the hoodie punks are not the rarest in the collection, but they're pretty much the most desired. I mean, other than alien punks and, you know, zombies are great and all, but hoodie punks are just the culture thing. So great hoodie punk sale for 195 ETH. So 600, almost $20,000. Beautiful punk.
Is that an influencer one? That looks familiar. Like it's like one of the influencers on it, punks.
It does. Like there's a man, I suck with names, Barrett or something like that. Like who's got a punk that looks like that. There's a few with very similar traits. So it's hard to say, but it's a really nice punk, man. Cool shit.
I'd take it.
Yeah. And DJ and Hulk, absolutely right. D-Market is Counter-Strike and Rust and Dota and Team Fortress and all kinds of gaming skins. Absolutely right on that. Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. So then let's get into talk about where we're at in the cycle here. Because again, this morning, okay, it was the Nifty show I was listening to. And they had a special guest on. Probably help if I remembered where he was from, but clearly somebody with like experience in the markets. I would say more on the crypto side and more on like the platform building side, right? Like a guy who knows his shit. I'll just put it that way. And his comment was, we're over halfway through this cycle. So I hear that, and at first that caught me off guard, and the whole community, like you could see, they were all shook. But it's just like thinking about it and realizing we might be keeping in mind that the real price action, that peak euphoria, that doesn't happen till closer to the end of the cycle. You know, maybe 2/3, 3/4 in. And if that is the case, I can buy it. Kind of like earlier in the week, I'm like, okay, we're not in the first inning anymore, clearly. With Bitcoin especially, we're more like second inning, third inning. I guess, his take is more like we're in the, fifth inning or so, maybe sixth inning. I don't think I'd go six, but where do you guys think we're at?
What?
Like I feel like if I was guessing, are we talking NFT cycle or just crypto cycle?
I think it's got to be both, to be honest. I mean, they're so closely tied.
Fourth inning.
Fourth inning. Okay, so not even halfway.
I don't think so.
So are we talking this bull market? Is that what we're kind of talking about? Yeah. Like, I feel like we haven't even started the bull market. Really?
Well, okay.
Like, can someone say that the fucking gun went off and that we started already yet? Because I've been like waiting for us to be excited. Like Biggie said, we're like fucking miserable right now. Does anyone seem happy? Not me.
Who's miserable?
Right.
I'm miserable.
Who's miserable?
I am.
Bull market definitely started though. Definitely bull market has started. Now, like, okay, and this even's like, man, this tweet caught my eye too, OSF. I mean, he's tweeting, why are people still typing when the bull market comes, basically? He's like, we are in a bull market. Absolutely. This is the bull market. Now, again, that peak euphoric part, we're not there. When you're there, we are not there. But this is a bull market, and for the most part, it has totally passed NFTs. All right, you've not felt it here.
I'll say that the game's about to start. I'm stepping up to the plate. I'm taking the bat and knocking the dirt off of my cleats, and I'm getting ready to bat in the first inning. That's where I feel like I am right now.
You're insane.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's about the craziest take I could have even imagined coming from somebody.
Cool. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Cool.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Feel free to express yourself and not be judged. Go
Okay,
ahead.
look, this is where we're at in the cycle right here. This is where we're at. This is so damn close to like Coca-Cola and Budweiser tweeting "wag me." It's not far off. I mean, it's a little better that these are degen projects doing it, but like we're at this part of the cycle. We're at the part
when I'm a millionaire. That's when we're in it.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see it.
Did it just click or you just caught it? Yeah.
I just full screened it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, yeah.
But okay,
like all these. Okay, so you know the top signals that we're always looking for, just like we have our bottom signals. I'm a big fan of them. They're always a whole bunch of different ones, right? Everything from when your Uber driver starts shilling you shit coins, and they're fantastic. That search results for NFTs on Google. Check that out. Huda, let's see what Google, like what search results are like for Coinbase or NFTs or crypto, right? Like there's a whole bunch of data points that you can look at to try to gauge where we're at the market. From my experience, all these fucking experts never got it right once in their life. Okay, like it's a very few and far between, and even the Michael Burrys of the world, you eventually have to come to terms with the fact that as smart as you are and as great as you are at reading all this data, luck and timing play into it. Okay, can we agree just on that? So anything that's coming out of these experts, I don't dismiss, but I also don't take it as gospel either.
What's the saying?
It's much more important to look at like the macroeconomics and social political like environment that we find ourselves in, and like the classic like barometers, right? CPI, PPY, DYX, flows, open interest, like that's gonna really tell you like what sentiment is, as accurate as possible. To me, like those are the things that are gonna be as accurate as possible. Everything else is just
Biggie. Is there a metric called DIX? Is that like DYX?
Yeah, dollar
what
index.
Is that? I like it. I'm calling it DIX.
The dollar index, just measuring like the strength of the dollar. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Henry, didn't you get 3 inches on that one?
Jesus, Joe. Mute him. What the fuck? Oh no, that was cool. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, again, clearly a bull mark. I mean, I can't even.
I mean, another one we can look at is that rainbow chart that everybody likes to pull up to see like how you know which one I'm talking about.
No.
Okay, I'll send you the link. I have some.
Yeah.
Now we're doing the same shit that everybody else does that also doesn't know what they're talking about.
You can put up any fucking chart on that screen you want. It's going to be useless to me.
Yeah, that's a good point. No charts. They're stupid.
All right.
But either way,
whatever.
Good to keep in mind. Just consider that we are not at the beginning, and let that maybe influence your move. But also remember, NFTs have really not had their run yet, so there's still time. There's still a lot of time.
We may or may not be in a bull. We may or may not know where in the bull we are, if in the bull.
Henry measures 3 inches on the dick chart.
Okay.
Thanks, Joe.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
We're gonna sing happy. We're not really gonna sing, but happy birthday to the fucking Bored Apes, huh?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Are we excited for this?
Why aren't we gonna sing?
It's an accomplishment, man.
God damn it! That's gonna be a copyright strike. God damn it!
You think so?
Without a doubt.
What?
Without a doubt.
No.
Oh man, start it over.
No music.
Roll it back.
It's too. I think we're fucked anyways. Whatever.
No
Should I let it rip?
I remember those hoodies.
Yeah, hang on. Let's let it rip.
We don't.
Our song's better than that, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Oh, dude, why don't we play this with our song over it?
There you go.
I like that.
It seems.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. emotions, that's how we roll.
My favorite part.
We won't make $1, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the tree. We're all on the zeros, our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Oh, Gary's there. Oh, that was perfect. Almost perfect.
It was pretty good. We'll finish it with the Kongs over it.
This is,
Henry, is that super disrespectful?
Oh yeah.
No, it's just to avoid a copyright.
Why don't I just do? Why don't I sing Happy Birthday at the end?
You gonna do it?
Sure.
Joe, sing it now. Sing it over the
I'll
video.
do it to the Kongs beat.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the Bored Apes. Happy birthday to you.
So good. Oh, that was
yeah.
over. Nice.
Fuck
Hey, happy birthday. Real talk. Happy birthday, Bored Apes. I mean, a
Yeah.
huge part of the space, like an essential part of the space.
Hey, listen, props to anybody who's going to moon pay, give celebrities an NFT, have them go on Jimmy Kimmel and pretend like they bought it themselves when in reality they didn't.
Where they look like such idiots talking about it too.
Props to people building culture.
World Economic that whole thing, I don't know if it's true or not, but
It is true. We're on the site right now. It's absolutely true.
They're into NFTs now?
You see, the World Economic Forum
shit.
lists
Oh,
Yuga
okay,
Labs
okay.
as a partner. And now, like, I started getting funny feelings when Rafiq Anadol was at the World Economic Forum, you know? And
Why?
I'm like, why was he there? Why?
No. But why? Yeah, exactly. Why did you feel that way? I thought it was kind of like on point, judging like from Windsor Yawanawa and like the process it took to create it. And it was like, you know, like harvesting pristine like data and like going over there. And it was like an ecologic, preservation initiative. So.
Well, I border on conspiracy theorist. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily trust anybody.
You're talking to Marty. I see.
I'm closer to Marty than not. I'll say that. Yeah, like I just get ick vibes from something like this, and I don't trust organizations like this. I don't think they're looking out for people. And this is just from like experience with our own government now. Like, you know what I mean? Just knowing how they work and knowing they do not look out for us. They truly don't. And that's not conspiracy theory shit. They don't.
So what does the World Economic Forum do? Like, what is that?
It's a good question.
Okay, cool. So you just went off on a rant about how everything. You don't even know what the fuck it is, dude.
No.
Come on, bud. Come on.
No. Yeah. But why would I trust?
Where the world central banks, like around the world from different countries, gather together to try to coordinate how more to, throws down the rabbit hole and indebt future generations and extract, natural resources from incapable countries by drowning them in debt and that kind of thing.
It's one of those things too that I don't think. Okay, I think everyone thinks they are kind of the good guy, and I believe they believe they're the good guys doing the right thing. And I just don't think people know how corrupted you can get without realizing it. And again, like Joe, to your point, without knowing what they do exactly, like it doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean much coming from me. I can just tell you what I feel about them and really any large entity like this that is so much fucking power.
They're quite centralized.
They're quite centralized.
Yeah.
It says the foundation is funded by its. I'm sorry.
That they're centralized. It's not a good thing.
Yeah. It says it's funded by the 1,000 member companies, typically global enterprises with more than 5 billion in turnover, varying in industry and region.
It's an interesting alliance. It's an interesting alliance to wear as a badge of honor to any degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
get it. I mean, I don't get the fucking thing. Like, I thought they'd be like partnering with like Supreme or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird that it's something like World Economic Forum. Like, what the fuck is this?
Well, happy birthday nonetheless.
Happy
Yes,
birthday.
yes, happy birthday.
Accomplishment to be here for 3 years and steward the community that absolutely appreciates everything you've done,
Yep.
like 12-fold.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
other liquidity extractions from the space. The other side, Mutant Ape Yacht Club at 2.5 ETH. I could go on, like whatever. Congrats.
this one, you
Happy
can
to
stop.
have you here.
You can stop, dude. It's
Whatever.
fine. I just want to apologize for singing the song and then just screaming about the whole World Economic Forum thing, and then just say happy birthday. We are fans.
It is
and
half in jest.
it half in jest. I mean,
Yeah, no, it's an accomplishment. But I never thought that they were the brand or the project that should carry the water for the space.
yeah.
Right. Huh. Fair. Okay, let's get into the conversation though about
Who do you
Maybe-
think would be who do you think would be the brand that would carry the space?
Like, sound the horn, baby. I know of another primate project that tends to lead with humility and tries to embrace the decentralized nature of this, of what this is. But like, yeah, I get it. They're going for a brand, and financially, that makes a ton of sense. So
You know what,
I get
Huda?
it.
This would be a good segue if we were going to talk about Kongs, talk about them now.
So I would say Avagachi.
Avagachi.
No, that's yeah. I think there's lots
Well-
of quality
Dead spirits.
for them.
or them.
Oh no, I was saying like the Avagachis are dead spirits. so-
Oh, gotcha.
I was
Like,
pretending
that's
to
an
know who
NFT
the Dead
project
Spirits
that
were.
we're
But
not
yeah,
in.
Dead Spirits, bro.
Yeah,
They
of course,
mooned.
obviously.
I remember them. Still got some hidden folder.
Yep. All right. NFT market though. Again, just want to get a sense of where we're at, and if people are just feeling this thing, I am. And again, this doesn't tie into it exactly, but it is funny to me. And this is more about D-Gods going back to Solana. Just people getting interested in NFTs in any way, even with a move like this that is not a market mover per se, but it's gotten people talking about NFTs and thinking about them and bridging their NFTs, and it's getting people, again, just in general, touching NFTs. It's a sign. It's a small sign, but it's a sign, as is something like Zeneca minting his first piece of generative art in a long time. I would bet months here.
I'm
Little
in
signs.
one too, and mine is way better looking than his. If you can catch it in my profile.
There's no such thing as better looking in art, Biggie. It's all beautiful.
I'm
for
beg
different
to
reasons.
differ. You should see mine. But
Show
yes,
it.
this is a very nice one too,
You got,
Seneca.
you got a link?
Don't feel sad that mine is better.
But like a sign still, right? A sign if people are starting to shop in a way they haven't in a while. A sign if people are sweeping squiggles. There's just starting to be some indicators here. Starting to be. So I want to know if you guys have seen this, heard it, especially you, Henry, with the Wall Street Kongs kind of tie, right? You're very close to the, kind of the ground. You're on the ground kind of thing. What's the vibe there? And are people talking NFTs a little more?
Dude, I've been locked in a basement for like 2 weeks. I have no idea. No, I like pop into Wall Street Kongs occasionally right now, but I imagine they're degenning. But like dudes in here that I see are in Wall Street Kongs, and they'd probably have a way better idea than me if they're like, I do see that there are things that they're chatting about that I have no idea what they're talking about. So some degenny type shit. But I bet a Kong in here could answer it better than I could.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, especially people watching. I think you would probably know best. How are you feeling about NFTs? What are like little indicators you might be seeing? Like what's going on out there in the degen world where I think we wish we could be like
I can
24/7 with
definitely
you.
say that, like in my art collector circles, there's a lot more conversation going on right now. A lot more FOMO and scrambling for liquidity because they feel like they're gonna miss out on some stuff they might be looking at. Squiggles come to mind. You saw Post Photographic Perspectives 3 from Fellowship. Like some of those, the favorite collections immediately got minted out. You're seeing it with Isometro. Like people are really vibing with it, and like you look at the analytics and the people that are collecting those pieces, just all names that you'd probably know. Yeah, I'm excited. I there's no doubt in my mind. Heck, I even saw War Daddy, like Degen of Degens, right? Like make a post about it, just saying, hey, you know, in the end, when this thing is done, like you said, Huda, peak euphoria, go buy yourselves your punks and your squiggles and your blue chip art. You cannot fade the OG boomer art, and that, my friends, exists on Ethereum. So yeah, I would never doubted it, and I'm not freaking out, and it's nice because I am feeling like that's coming back in a big way. I don't know if I want to attribute it to, you know, like the Raul Pal and like his rich buddies like picking up all the X copies, or is it the Glitch Marfa announcing Art Blocks weekend for November and having the whole town just literally mint out all of their accommodations? I was 6 minutes late, Huda. 6 minutes
Oh,
late.
you missed. God damn.
Yeah, no, I eventually found and got something, but it was insane. It was like something got bought it. Literally, it was like you went
There's
to
that much demand, huh?
Yeah, gone.
Wow.
Gone.
So I
And-
mean,
and
but
the town's around.
But so, like, those are the indicators from the past, right? It was big punk sales, which we've been seeing plenty of. We've been seeing all these X copy sales, and now starting to see new collections mint. So, an indicator for us now is probably going to be Art Blocks. When does Art Blocks start having some new curated mints, and how do those perform? Right there's just sensing a little life here. It's kind of fun. So, you know, this is more of a. It's not a prediction, but it's just putting it out there. Just putting it out there officially, guys. Keep watch over the next few weeks, and let's see if NFTs start really cooking again.
What
in a
did
way they haven't
Squiggles
in a
run
while.
to?
Oh, I bet not anything crazy, but let's check. I'm curious.
7.2 from 5 point something to
Okay.
7.24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at him when offers were in the upper fours.
Yeah. That was a heck
Wow.
of a time to buy, man. I'm jealous. If you picked one up right now, damn.
Now, I will say for sure, Solana meme coins are starting to cook again, like really cook again. I have no skin in the game there. This sucks. I really, really wish I was in, but a couple Solana meme coins again cooking. This one right here. What is this called? Manikai? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. 144 million in volume in 24 hours. Pretty impressive. And then this Popcat. This is over a 6-day period, but went from $100 million market cap to 455 mil. So this is what we thought. I mean, and this is what we said 2 weeks ago. After Solana has its upgrade, right? They upgraded the blockchain to fix those issues that were leading to 75% of the transactions failing. Well, that's been implemented. It can now handle this volume, it seems. So I wonder if we're really going to see it stress tested.
Oh,
if
yeah.
people are, yeah.
You're going to see it stress tested. Those fucking degens over there don't fuck around. I do have like a kind of funny thing, like joking, not joking thing. Has anybody, like, I just can't win in Solana meme coin land. I just can't. I think I'm like blacklisted or I have a scarlet letter on my, you know, back. It's like, dude, he's from another chain or something. I would love to know if there's like been like other people like from different chains that have won in Solana, or is it just like Solana native people that get to win? What I'm trying to say here, folks, is that sometimes these little fucking meme coins things sound, they just feel way too much like an inside job. And I get it. They usually are, right?
Yep.
But I don't know. Like I just like, I prefer the ones on base, maybe even on Blast eventually. The ones on Solana, I don't know. Like you have to be holding some special NFT or something that lets you profit.
I'm
there.
with you, dude. I've
Now
lost
you're
on
screwed.
I've lost on every Solana meme coin I've gone in and lost.
I've literally only won on Solana.
Huh.
Like no lie.
Because you're purple, Henry. You're Henry the Grape, and so they allow it.
I'm following what this one dude said at a Kong's get together. Like you get in, if it goes down, you slam the equal amount in, and like I'm playing very few, so it's not like I'm trading 15
Who
tokens
is
at a
this
time.
mysterious person in the Kong cabal?
Gotta join
You do
Wall
not
Street
wanna name.
Kongs. Yeah, his name's Anon. And he yeah, so I see like some people who post something and I hop in and I might be in it for like 10 minutes or 45 minutes and then I'm out and I'm like, cool, I made a half a soul. I made 1 soul and yeah, slowly growing that stack. Just like Joe. Joe's growing the stack. And Joe's
Are you muted, Joe?
Joe's muted.
I think someone muted me, but whatever. No, I'll lose and then I'll win and then I'll lose and then I'll win and then I'll basically be even or a little under. So like I am now in Epic the Duck or whatever, the Epic Duck or whatever it is.
Yep.
So I put in 2 ETH and right now it's there's 1.5 left the last time I checked. So
solid.
Sol. I'm sorry, Sol. Yeah.
Like, damn, bro, you aped.
No. I didn't ape like that.
I might shitcoin while we're live. I don't know. I might just find something and
I gotta get my ass
Now,
on Wall
do you
Street
hunt
Kongs.
for these yourself, Henry, or do you go to your Kong Cabal and like, what should I play right now?
yeah.
Dude, the
Yeah,
Kongs,
yeah.
the Kongs. I just hear story after story after story of guys who go from nothing to like just well into the 6 figures by just being very active. Like you cannot just like kind of stop by and see people talking about a thing and degen in and think you're gonna win. You're not. You have to really get your footing in there, and you got to spend time. But those guys win.
You have to make sure that the market cap is not like 50 million because then you have to like it has to go up astronomically. You got to get in super early and hope that it 100x's or whatever.
Yep. Now check this out. This is actually I think interesting. Maybe it's part of this Solana meme coin ecosystem cooking in a way it hasn't before. But the Jupiter Exchange is going to have trades with no fees, like 0. Which is pretty crazy. You got to imagine, not that Solana fees are that expensive, but you got to imagine that's going to just incentivize people to trade even more. So that could be extra spicy. We'll see. Looking forward to just kind of, like always as an enjoyer, but looking forward to seeing how that actually plays out. But Biggie, I think you mentioned base, and I think you mentioned Blast too. And man, that's what I think is going to start cooking here in a couple months. And this is really when I think the cycle is going to kick up into high gear is in a couple months. So the Blast blockchain, couple seasons in at this point. Again, another place I have no skin in the game, no exposure, regret it, but there is still time, right? But they're coming up to season 4 here soon.
The end of season 3 is coming up.
Yeah, it's coming. But this is the kind of tweet that gets me feeling a certain way where I'm like, I know he's right. I'm probably still not going to act on it. I know I'm probably going to regret it, just like he's saying. But, wrong tweet. Hang on.
Can I bitch about it for a second, or you got something coming?
No, I'll just say this.
I'll join you. Let's bitch about it.
Well, bitch about it. I'll just put this. So this is Cyrus here saying that nobody here is going to give a shit about Blast until there's like a month to go. And they're going to realize that those farmers are going to make 8 figures in airdrops. And then it's going to be fucking game on, full throttle, everybody in Blast. Like, I'm sure that's actually going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I mean, here's what I dislike about this farming bullshit, right? So like the farming shit sucks because last season, whatever the fuck we're talking about seasons, it's so lame, but season 2 and season 3 is all about like creating content on Twitter. And if Pack likes it and the more that people view it, the more you get higher on the leaderboard for getting points. But like, so Beeple was number 1. Like, how much more does Beeple need in his life? You know who needs shit? Joe needs shit, right? Like Huda needs shit. Marty McFly needs shit. Like Beeple doesn't need that sort of shit. Like the farming stuff is like a major time fucking crunch. You have to dedicate so much time and effort into it. And it's fucking nuts to dedicate that amount of time. And then you don't get that much fucking money. I was doing like 5, 10, 20, 20.
Jojo, the worst part of it is, do you even enjoy the fucking app? Like, would you spend time there if there were no reward?
No, I'm waiting.
Would you be using? You find it useful? Like it like really changes the game or something. That's what annoys the living heck out of me, right? Is that it's like, come be our whore and go out there and write threads and put on in do tags, like sully your feed with our dumb shit, and then maybe we'll reward you, right? But most probably it'll go, like you said, to that top 1% that is most probably using bots and other things that definitely give them a proper edge. And when they're done, they're just gonna dump it because your app is crap. Nobody wants to use it. Like the first one that I've been actually enthused about is stuff like Farcaster, with Warpcast and Dracula, Friend Tech. All these other ones, in my opinion, are just incentivized farming strategies, but they're not even fun. At least make fucking Dookie Dash. If you're gonna have us in front of the computer, clickety clacking away to make points and gold, make it entertainment, make it worthwhile. Like, why this District 1 crap? For example, I went in there, freaking chaos. I cannot imagine anybody actually enjoying that thing. There's no meaningful conversation happening. It's all click for, like, it's all dopamine and adrenaline and a very low percentile. Like, I don't know. I would much prefer and to my detriment, like you said, Huda, yes, some people are going to make money, but you know what? I'm fine with it. Like, my time more valuable than spending it in there like a fucking idiot.
It's kind of infuriating to watch Get Rich Nick and Beeple jockey over getting the most views and the most farming the most points, when little Joey here is like fucking chomping away on his computer trying to come up with funny shit and getting like the minimal amount of views. It's a bummer.
Your shit is so lame though, Tokyo Joe.
You know what? It is lame. It is lame. But fuck, man, like,
can't expect people to react to that. It's just.
I was so about to give you a compliment like 2 seconds later until you said that, but now I'm not going to.
But I've liked your tweets.
Okay.
I
haven't liked that many of them.
Not that
There's
many,
now
but
ways, and actually, so I think, like, so not Pac-Man, but whatever team is behind this, like, I think people recognize this and they're giving you opportunities to actually still profit off of those guys who are the top of the leaderboards of rankings. There's these fantasy apps, and I think we've seen this years ago too, but these fantasy Twitter influencer apps, and I think there's a lot of money to be made off these things. And I actually ultimately like Tyler's point here that SocialFi probably is coming, probably is going to cook here. We've got on the 29th here, so in 6 days, Friendtech V2 drops. We got Farcaster really starting to cook. People are interested in it. I love that you're raising your hand, Biggie. That's amazing. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Okay, can I offer you a SocialFi app? Like a better bet for SocialFi app?
Please.
Fucking X. They just applied for a merchant, what is it?
Payments,
Contract for transactions. Like, I'll wait for Elon. I will, and a better one, my favorite one, the dark horse candidate, Telegram. Telegram has its own chain, ton chain. It's got 600 million active users. Nobody's talking about it. It's a blue ocean. Honestly, to me, this is the problem. It's like, I don't want any more apps. I'm done. Like, unless they substantially improve the experience and the people that I care to follow and get informed by are already there daily, consistently, adding to the conversation, I don't care. I don't want it on my phone. I don't want your pings and your notifications. So I really think, like, all the and you see the fight going on right now, right? Like, I think they showed that Excel sheet, like what Pac-Man and like Blast is incentivizing mostly in those apps is the SocialFi, because we all know it's going to be huge, right? And you have Base also doing it, right, with Warpcaster, Farcaster, and fucking what is that other one, Friendtech.
Yeah.
That's all great, but I think that the ones that are really going to take the cake are the ones that already have all the users and everything in between. And I'm sorry, that's Elon Musk, that's Telegram, that's WhatsApp. And I know it sounds cynical, hopefully not, but these things that are coming out right now to me are just.
Nobody thinks that those things are going to be the next, SocialFi unicorn. People are only engaging and farming them for the Ponzi.
But there will be one day. Like, one day there will be.
Yeah, one day. What is that? But, I mean, everyone's creating blockchain. It does jack fucking shit other than, like, here, park your Ethan here for fucking 6 months and we'll give you more shit. Like, what? How about you do something fucking cool, some technology that the actual chain is useful for, rather than just a whole bunch of nothing that we just, like, now we're doing this. And we're just pissed about it. We're pissed about being there, but we're just going to stay there and accumulate fucking points because we think money's going to be involved. It's unbelievable.
So I'm going to move us from this topic, even though I think we could stay on it a while and there's like some really good points still to be made. But we got 10 minutes. I want to get into Bitcoin and then I want to have bullish bearish. So we're going to move us over to Bitcoin here, if you guys don't mind. Starting with a couple like really fan-fucking-tastic milestones here. Okay. Including Xverse surpassing 1 million downloads. Huge. Right. We felt it. We talked about this for a while. We're like, man, the user base on Bitcoin's tiny. It's 4,000, 6,000, 10,000 unique buyers a day. Actually, I really need to peek at this soon and see what it's up to. But it has changed. It is definitely growing. We've all felt it. We see it in the fees at this point too. Yeah, things are getting different there. And we talked about also before the halving, we're like, man, that ordinal supply may just stop. It may just stop. You might not have new ordinals getting inscribed for a long while. I think that is actually true. And man, to some degree, okay, if you believe that maybe some of this pressure on Bitcoin, like these fees are going to be kind of consistent, maybe like long lasting, it could be true. Look at this. Right now it costs $20,000 to inscribe one JPEG.
Oh, really?
Like, and it all matters the size of it, right?
Insane, right? Like, yeah, I mean, all day it's been in the 250 to 300, ish range. It's crazy. So
0.3 Bitcoin to inscribe something. Total kilobytes. Let me see here. I don't know the ecosystem well enough to know if that in Bitcoin world is big or not. I don't think it is. But man, if this keeps up and if we get into this bull market, there's just so much buying pressure on Bitcoin, we literally might not see new ordinals collections for months. For months. Until we hit a bear market.
Good thing, right, Huda?
It's good for the existing stuff, and this was a lot of people's prediction. It's like, hey, the cap is like if you want to get an ordinal collection inscribed, you should do it now because afterwards there's no chance you can do it. Like that is the cost for one. What is it going to cost for a 10K edition collection or even a 1,000 edition? Like you can't do it. You've got a few choices for premier ordinals collections. This feeds back into that story of Node Monkeys, Quantum Cats, Bitcoin Puppets, OMB probably getting to 2-3 Bitcoin floors because there's nothing else.
Talking about the Nifty, the show, the Nifty, Huda, they made a good point today of like that the direction that they think NFTs would be, that it would be good for them to go in is that like on the back of these meme coins, if you held Pepe for 1 million till you reached 1 million, then they issue an NFT with that for free. You know what I mean? And that it's almost a symbol of your diamond handedness or a symbol of like how you did well with that, like a 1 of 1 Pepe or something to that effect, or all these meme coins giving out these sorts of NFTs, because of the memes. So I think that's an interesting sort of dynamic that gives value to those NFTs. That I thought was like a really good take by them. So I think that's interesting. And I'm curious on when we were talking about what's going to spark the NFT run or if it's going to spark it. Like, is it going to be the past collections doing stuff? Is it going to be a new collection that pushes it? Is it going to be a combination of both? It's an interesting
or a new meta.
Well,
right.
We get to feel out because we've always seen in each of these cycles, we have always learned this lesson that it is always the new stuff that attracts all the money. We do get to feel out something new, though, because we had such a significant bear. We get to see how much are people willing to speculate now, knowing that kind of bear might be right around the corner. So, like, again, how high are they willing to push these collections up, like a Bored Ape or like a Pudgy Penguin? Like, I don't know, man. I think people will start getting scared around, 15 ETH even. I kind of just can't wait to see that unfold. This is definitely a different kind of cycle here.
Yeah, it is.
Henry,
there it is.
You're up, man. Joe, I don't know if you want to get the timer going.
No, just put the music on and I'll zone out.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Me.
Dude, pretty fucking cool. Like, we saw this live yesterday, actually, I think for the first time that Kongs are already on OKX, but get into this a little if you could, and OKX even replying here.
Yeah, OKX, it's got decentralized on the page, number 2, and we're excited about that, right? Like, it's good. It's good exposure for us. They obviously, tweeted about it or replied to the tweet, and sorry, I don't have a lot to say about it other than I think it's pretty fucking cool.
Wow, I've never been more excited after that roaring fucking endorsement by you.
I suck at this. I
really suck
at this.
Well, we took the thunder showing it yesterday, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah. It's good.
It's a big deal getting listed there. So any other details? Like, you guys have not announced when token, like snapshots coming, when token's going to get in traders' hands?
We have not released that, but that will be coming soon.
I like that. Don't say when it's going to come. That's the death of any any issue in Web3 with the project?
Yeah, no, soon, very
I
soon.
like it. I'll take soon. I'll
You should-
definitely
yeah.
take soon.
You got to work on your
Soon.
like excitement there, Henry. You should have been like, all right, Kongs, we're pumping our chests excited about this. Okay. You know what I mean? Like you got to get into it.
Oh, no, yeah.
do it
Listen,
again.
it's
Let's
Just
do it
imagine
again.
he's been at this pace for a week of like just like in the red. Like at this point, he's got it. Like it's hard to muster that up. I imagine.
Hey,
no, for real. It kind of is a little bit. No, it's great, right? Like the community's super stoked about it. It's awesome. It's just there's so much shit going on. It's just like one cool thing that's happening amongst a lot of cool things happening. But I think it's going to be for decentralized and what that Rune will be. I think it's I think it goes without saying. You
Henry,
know,
I'm so
between
sorry.
them-
I just took a look at all the Kongs pieces. They're all plummeting on your lack of enthusiasm. Banana is now negative $13. Dude, you got to work on it, bro. Work on it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I think the spotlight's on us. We're being reached out to by so many people that literally
Finance?
just want
Finance.
just so many people
Does it
that
start with a B?
want many different peoples that want
Of many different places.
at many places that want I say they want in, like here's the interesting thing, like if they are interested in what's happening, to all of this FUD about runes and blah blah blah, I think they understand the long game of all of this too.
Oh
Like this isn't about like this 2-week period. So I think this is
So
I think it's bullish.
let's revisit some questions, Henry. Yesterday we had some questions. Do you want to add any additional narrowing down to the allotment of each Promethean? How much coin? You said over 90%. Can you give us over 91%? Can you do that?
I don't want to play this game.
You don't want
No,
to.
Can you say
no,
Binance?
no. I don't want to say Binance either.
Yeah. Okay. You are going to be on the, what is it, OKC or whatever? What is it? What's that called?
Okay, yeah.
OKX?
OKX. That you will be on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Oklahoma City. Okay. And then the announcement, will it be this week or will it be next week?
It'll definitely be this week.
This week.
Yeah, I think we'll be hearing like the how the Rune allocations work here, very soon. Like before the end of this week, before the end of the work week.
How is Binance getting their supply?
Will buy. Yeah, come on.
Do they got to buy it, or are you
supplementing-
giving them like an allocation?
I don't know how Binance would get supplies. I don't know how they work.
How about OKX? Do they got to buy it off the floor, or is there part of that? Is part of that like maybe 10% or whatever might be there for them?
No, they don't get anything from us.
So they would have to buy it off people.
So
effectively they would have to buy it. I don't know exactly how on the back end, if it's like an order book or I don't know the inner workings of it. I think it's like a marketplace that allows people to trade easier, quicker, faster. But yeah, we're not giving OKX anything.
By the way, I do want to say I think the Magic Eden Rune marketplace is cool as fuck. I do think there's a little innovation there, like especially the swap that they're going to enable here, like in the next few days. Just being able to say I want 0.5 Bitcoin or 0.05 Bitcoin worth of this, and you just do it like a swap. I think it's pretty damn cool. So
they'll be featuring us for sure. Like Magic Eden and us are tight.
And is it a swap between tokens too? Like your Satoshi Nakamoto for decentralized, you can just swap token. Like I think that would work too, right?
Do you know something? I'm gonna ask them that. I haven't asked them if it's like a DEX where you can swap one for another versus.
wild.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Man,
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, let's get into some bullish. There's there's so much more going on. We got to like half of what I had marked down for today. There's a lot going on. By the way, I will say check your wallets, guys, because I happen to get an RSIC airdrop and it is legitimate. So
Me too.
Did you guys see that in your wallets at all yet? But yeah,
Yeah,
I had
like 420 or something.
Exactly. Yeah. So maybe it went to Runestone holders, although mine hit a wallet without a Runestone. So it might have been, there was something called like Mystic something. It might have been that one. But either way, check your wallets. You might have some legit RSIC, which is pretty fucking cool.
Can I ask Henry one more question about Kongs? Is there any chance that Kongs is going to we're going to get airdropped if we have a Prometheus from a different project, sort of like other projects have been doing?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I mean, we have people that are reaching out to us and wanting to include. I can't tell you who or when, but that's why when we looked at, would we want to burn Prometheans, which we didn't. Or elements of like sending off like to Satoshi's wallet or something like that before you get the airdrop. I think what we realized was like, nah, we want the provenance of this itself. I mean, we inscribed a 4 mega, and like there's people that want to use this like they did for rune stones or anything else as a way into to reward the community.
So it's a value prop. That ordinal will be a value prop to other people that want to be within that ecosystem. Fucking awesome. I'm glad I asked that question.
That's real cool. If you paid attention during the show, you would have heard that asked probably many times this week. Just saying. I mean,
sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. No biggie. Bullish, bearish, and we got to do this kind of quick because we're officially over right now. Officially over. But the order we'll go in is Joe, Biggie, Henry, and then I'll finish it. Let's go down the list real quick. Okay. I think we talked about this last week too, but there is this DAO that bought the actual Doge image, right? Like that picture of that dog.
Yeah.
Like nobody really had trademarked that or something, I guess. Or maybe if they did, nobody paid attention. We see these memes selling on Foundation and they go for millions. So they bought it and they're like, we can license it out and probably make a fuck ton. And that's exactly what they're doing. So bullish, bearish on these guys buying that license and now making like official merchandise using it. Like an official Doge calendar. Joe, Biggie, you broke the rule.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You just kept saying it. I was like, no.
Like, no. I don't like this bearish.
No.
The word Dow gets a bearish from me.
Wow. Okay. Biggie.
Yeah, fucking bearish, man.
Okay. Henry. Bearish. I go bullish. All right. Okay. BRICS explores creating a crypto stable coin for global trade. Bullish on BRICS. Joe?
Oh, USA, baby.
Okay.
Bearish.
Home team. I get it.
Ooh.
Biggie? That's hard.
Yes, I want to. I give
it's on BRICS. It's a shitty way of asking the question, but bullish on, or bearish on BRICS. Okay.
It's still fiat. It's still dirty fiat.
Okay. Henry.
Bullish as hell, man. I like anything that brings friction.
Yeah. Yep. Bullish as well. I'm with you, bro. Switzerland considering Bitcoin for national reserves. Joe, bullish or bearish?
The troops, I gotta go bullish.
All right, Biggie Poppins.
Bearish.
Bearish.
Oh, he hates the troops.
It's
bullish.
Okay, bullish. How is that not bullish? How is that not bullish? I'm with you. Okay. Megan, is it 3 or Megan Thee Stallion? Forcing her cameraman to watch her.
Ooh.
Bullish or bearish for that cameraman?
Dude, not funny, not cool. I'm bearish.
It's not cool.
Bullish.
I asked that question in a shitty way too, actually. Bullish for I don't know what. It doesn't matter. The story.
I don't know for who, but it's bullish for the cameraman.
He's suing her, by the way. Just a heads up. He's suing her for that. So
bullish.
Henry.
Yeah, just hang on one quick second. I know we're over, but I just want to make sure I got the right image in my mind.
Oh my God.
I want to see what she looks like, and
So fucking
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You're canceled. Next week we'll have 2 more co-hosts.
it's
I
weird.
love you guys playing along, by the way. Like, makes my day.
It's weird. I'm gonna go with bullish.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh my
Like,
God.
watch me.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Bullish, man. Jeez.
All right, sexual assault.
The red guy getting his car stolen and then sold for like $50. If this story is real, this is like this viral thing. These guys like on TikTok or something steal Kias and they sell them for $50, $100. And he got, or this is fake. I don't know. But bullish on the Kia boys stealing cars and flipping them for $50. Joe.
The Kia boys.
On the Kia boys.
I'll go bullish on the Kia boys.
Okay. Biggie Poppins.
Bearish.
Bears on the
Juvenile delinquents.
Yes, fucked up little kids. Henry.
That's a pain in the ass. It's bearish, but it's funny as hell.
It's super funny, super bearish. I hate punks. I just hate kids. Venezuela to use cryptocurrency for oil sales. Bullish, bearish, Joe. We got one more after this.
Bullish, baby.
Bullish. Biggie.
Bearish. They couldn't handle regular fiat. Now they're going to handle crypto. Fuck.
Ooh,
It's
that's a damn good
not
point.
good.
Okay.
Bullish because they can't fuck with it, right? Like there's no fuckery.
It's transparent and all that good stuff. Yeah. Bullish. All right, and our very last one, X, a TV channel. That's pretty cool. Like, they're really leaning into the video shit here. So they are launching, I guess, this whole new kind of TV platform here. Bullish, bearish on X. And you know what? Even lump in SocialFi into that too. Bullish, bearish on X.
Bearish.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I said it.
Bullish.
Bullish.
Bullish. Kongish. I'm Kongish on it.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. 5 minutes over. We appreciate your extra 5 minutes of time. I really appreciate the whole 65 minutes of it, fam. To my host, to everybody watching here, guys. Another excellent episode of learning, of laughing, of loving.
Oh,
It went so fast.
It goes really, dude.
I'm a
These
little
go
bummed.
really, they go really fucking fast. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the week though, because it just feels like a week of just kind of nonstop cooking, feeling out where things are going, feeling out runes, just watching these meme coins pop off. Just a lot of stuff going on. It is bull market vibes, and I'm having a great time doing all this with you guys. With that said, tomorrow morning, I'll be back with your NFT market update. You'll catch NFT live at 1 p.m., and then you'll see our mugs again at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Inside NFTs Live. Till tomorrow, guys. We'll see you.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everyday.